Welcome back to Wildlife Lens TV, where nature becomes cinema. Wild America, Age of Stone and Spirit. Scene 1, The Forgotten Continent. Silence. A silence so deep it feels ancient, older than mountains, older than rivers, older even than memory itself. Then comes the rumble, a distant growl echoing across a realm of frozen emptiness, like the voice of the earth awakening from a long and terrible sleep. Slowly, light rises, a fragile sun peeking over the edge of the world, bleeding pale gold across an ocean of ice. Snow drifts in graceful spirals, dancing like ancestral spirits guarding a land untouched by human hands. And then, a footprint, a single sign of life carved into the snow, defying the silence, challenging the cold, declaring that humanity has arrived. Wrapped in heavy furs, a lone figure moves through the white void, a wanderer at the edge of time. Every step is a battle, every breath a victory. He is one of the first, a herald of new beginnings, a spark in a world waiting to ignite. This is the dawn of America's ancient story, written in ice, wind, and courage. Scene 2. The Ice Path. Across a land of ice and endless horizon, families move together like shadows carried by the wind. They follow the giants, mammoths as tall as houses and bison with horns curved like crescent moons, beasts that know the secret paths across the frozen earth. They walk not for adventure, but because survival demands it. Fires must be found, grounds must be hunted, children must grow. At night, beneath skies crowded with stars, they shape the tools that will define an age. With antler hammers and precision born of necessity, they sculpt Clovis points, weapons of perfect symmetry, sharp as obsidian lightning. Every flake removed from the stone is a prayer. Every finished spear is a promise that tomorrow, their people will eat and live and continue the journey south into the wild heart of a new world. Scene 3. Hunt of the Mammoth. The earth trembles. Fog curls around the legs of creatures older than memory. Mammoths, towering, majestic, wrapped in wool thick enough to hold back the ice age itself. The hunters wait in silence, hidden behind ridges shaped by time. Their faces are streaked with mud and charcoal, disguising human scent. They study the wind. They listen to the rhythm of hoofs. They read the land like a map, because here, the wild is not an enemy. It is a teacher. An otlotl extends a hunter's arm, gathering a surge of power. A single spear flies, slicing through the cold air, carrying with it the hope of the entire clan. In that moment, suspended in slow motion, we witness the truth. Humanity survived not because of strength, but because of skill, patience, and unity. The hunt was never chaos. It was ceremony. Scene 4. Fire Architects. Fire, the oldest ally of humankind. To modernize, flame is danger. But to the first peoples of America, fire was wisdom. They did not burn forests to destroy them. They burned to renew. With careful hands and watchful eyes, they shaped entire landscapes, clearing thick brush, opening grasslands, guiding herds, and coaxing new life from ancient soil. The land was not concord, it was partnered with. Fire became artistry, fire became engineering, fire became the heartbeat of the ecosystem. Long before modern science understood ecology, ancient Americans had already mastered it. Scene 5. Desert of Secrets. Where others see emptiness, desert people saw instruction. They learned that the desert speaks in whispers. In the angle of a cracked stone. In the flight of a thirsty bird. In the coolness beneath a single patch of shaded sand. A trained eye can follow an animal's wandering footprints to hidden springs. A skilled ear can hear water moving deep below ground. Hollow reeds turn trickles into lifelines. And simple shadows mark the passing of seasons. This is mastery not taught by books, but carved into memory through generations of survival. Scene 6. Forest Kingdoms. In the eastern woodlands, life flowed like a river through ancient forests. Here, People shaped nature with their hands and their wisdom. Homes rose from bent saplings and woven bark. Shelters that breathed with the weather. Cool in summer, warm in winter. Birch became armor against the rain. Pine resin became waterproof shield. The canoe, light enough to carry, yet strong enough to cross lakes, transformed travel and trade. These forests were more than resources. They were companions, guardians, and sources of endless invention. Scene 7. Ocean Nations. Along the Pacific coast, the ocean shapes life. Powerful, unforgiving, sacred. A single cedar tree could become a vessel capable of carrying families through storms that swallowed lesser crafts whole. It took days to carve, weeks to hollow, months to perfect. The people who braved these waters did so with courage and ceremony. Their harpoons, tipped with volcanic glass, struck with the precision of lightning. Their totems, wolves, ravens, serpents, rose into the sky like guardians, telling stories of lineage, power, and the deep bond between humans and the spirits of sea and forest. Scene 8. Sky Builders. Where rivers twist through the heartland, civilizations rose that rivaled the greatest builders of their age. They shaped the earth itself, lifting massive mounds that aligned perfectly with the movements of sun, moon, and stars. From above, these earthworks form serpents, birds, and celestial maps. They are not random. They are observatories, calendars, temples. Beneath them lay storage systems that preserved seeds through harsh winters, ensuring generations could thrive. This was architecture rooted in cosmic harmony. Scene 9. Cliff Empires. High above the canyon floor, where the desert sun paints cliffs in gold, the ancestral Puebloans built cities suspended between earth and sky. Their homes clung to rock faces, sheltered from storms, hidden from enemies, warmed by the sun's gentle path. Every brick was placed by hand, every chamber carefully aligned. Kivas, circular, sacred, served as gateways between the physical world and the spiritual realm. This was more than shelter. It was community. It was philosophy. It was endurance carved into stone. Scene 10. Cahokia. Where the Mississippi stretches wide and fertile, a city once rose that rivaled the great capitals of the world. Cahokia, bustling, brilliant, alive. Tens of thousands walked its streets. Priests observed the heavens from great wooden circles, marking solstices with absolute precision. Artisans shaped copper like gold, carved shells into jewelry, painted stories onto pottery. Trade routes connected deserts, oceans, forests, and distant mountains. Cahokia was a living masterpiece, a reminder that North America was home to grandeur long before modern history began. Final scene. The land remembers. The people who first walked this land left no marble statues, no towering stone monuments, no kingdoms etched into steel. Instead, they left something far greater, a living legacy woven into the earth itself. In every river's curve, in every canyon's shadow, in every whisper of the forest, their stories continue to breathe. America is an ancient world, older and more wondrous than most will ever know. And though empires rise and fall, though centuries pass like leaves carried by the wind, the land remembers. The land always remembers. The story continues. If this journey moved you, step deeper into the forgotten world that shaped America. Subscribe, and enter the next chapter of our ancient past. Step deeper into America's forgotten world. Thanks for watching.